What job can I do so that you can never replace me?
For the first time ever, white-collar jobs in California are shrinking while blue-collar jobs are growing.
So AI may be coming for some job sectors, but as far as plumbers and electricians and those kinds of trade jobs go, those people are safe.
60% of workers are worried about losing their jobs to AI in the next 10 years.
Ridiculous, right? For the past 20 years, the world has told a fairy tale that study hard, sit in an air-conditioned office, type on a keyboard, and then the world will be yours. But just a few months ago, the story began to show grace that a wave of layoffs from top corporations like Microsoft, Meta, Google, Intel, Amazon, and Target has flooded the news. Sadly, the primary targets of this elimination are white-collar workers, those who believed the office was an impregnable fortress against AI. But just as the worm cyst began to shake, in another corner of the world, a new gold mine was quietly emerging. A gold mine that lies not in lines of code, not in the clatter of keyboard or the minds of elite financial strategists, but in our very own hands. Currently, ladies and gentlemen, Bank of America has just released a shocking estimate. Global spending on AI infrastructure will hit the $611 billion in just the next 2 years. This is a truly massive investment. According to data from the Synergy Research Group, giants like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft are operating 522 AI data centers and are aggressively building 411 more. This is an expansion scale unprecedented in the history of digital infrastructure. And right here, a paradox emerged that AI does not just appear out of nowhere, nor does it flow in the cloud as we often imagine. It is the product of the greatest minds, but to function, it requires massive physical resources, the most powerful machines housed in the most complex mega construction sites. The truth is this: you can own the smartest algorithm in the world, but without an electrician to install it, and while the electrical system, a welder to join metal parts to create strong load-bearing structures that ensure building safety, or a mechanic to specialize in machining, assembling, repairing, and maintaining machine parts. That super intelligence is nothing more than just a pile of scrap metal. Because of this, the AI investment fever is creating a massive thirst of data centers. And this is truly a new gold mine for the construction industry. Here, welders, electricians, and mechanics are not only seeing job opportunities but also witnessing their incomes skyrocket like never before. With six figures checks and rare perks, just imagine if you're an electrician, a plumber, or a carpenter. Right now, humanity needs hundreds of thousands of people like you to lay the first bricks for the most advanced AI empire. And this is no longer just a story of one industry, it is a violent labor shift in every economy worldwide in the coming years. Michael Dammer, 43 years old, is currently earning the $200 billion a year supervising concrete pouring at 3 of Sands data center construction sites. And here is Diamond Samples, 51, who is now earns over $100,000 a year supervising a team of 200 welders, plumbers, and electricians at the data center construction site in Columbus, Ohio. The average wage for a worker at the data center site has now surged more than 32% higher than any other civil construction project. And this massive demand has created an unprecedented privilege for skilled trades people.
If you're an electrician, you're a plumber, if you're a carpenter, we're going to need hundreds of thousands of them to build all of these factories. And the skilled craft segment of every economy is going to see a boom.
It remains unclear how long the AI data center booms will last, but according to the Fraser Partition, CEO of Skillist, this has been enough to convince a new generation, especially Gen Zs and recent graduates, to choose the construction industry as a launch pad for their careers. Yet, on the journey to find jobs immune to AI for at least the next decade, young people are returning to the most traditional trades: welding, electrical works, or plumbing. Look at London. Instead of choosing university lecture halls, 18 years old Marina Yashoshenko chose protective gears to become a plumber. She understands that hard skills are the shield protecting her against future trends. Marina shared a sharp reality that AI can help us to do some things faster, but in the end, it still needs humans to check and handle things. No AI is going to reach its hand down into the pies to fix them.
So the reason why I chose the engineering environment and construction in general, because that made me realize when I was choosing my career path, that's something that AI won't take over.
And the actual figures prove that choice wasn't emotional. According to the UK Office for National Statistics, a plumber now earns an average of nearly £37,000 per year. This income is not inferior to the national average, while the opportunity to expand income is much wider. That is why at the City of the Westminster College, where Marina studies, enrollment in construction and environmental sector has increased by nearly 10% in just the last 3 years. In stark contrast, the number of students enrolling in university in the UK has slightly decreased for the first time in nearly a decade. Gen Z is waking up. They see anxiety surrounding intellectual labor, and they are choosing a different path to be immune to algorithm. In contrast to that boom, AI is sowing a blanket of anxiety over the white-collar workers. Experts have begun to see historic shift. People are desperately searching for professions that can stand firm, more accurately survive the automation storm. Look at the story of Miss Emil at the Port of New York. After 20 years of dedication to the biotech industry, she pivoted to operating the large company Big Apple Charter. She realized a simple but valuable truth. AI can assist with calculation, but it cannot replace direct physical interactions like helping passengers stabilize on the deck or reacting instantly to an emergency rescue situation amidst rough waves. According to Michael Spence, a Nobel Prize-winning economist, AI will force us to completely redefine the value of labor. Professions that need the direct sensation of human hands. Jobs require flexible adaptation among tens of thousands of complex variables and especially values belonging to emotional intelligence and humanity. These are the final strongholds that AI can never but reach. Looking toward the future, billionaire Elon Musk once made an astonishing prediction that
You say, like, in the long term, where will things end up? Long term, I don't know what long term is. Maybe it's 10, 20 years, something like that. For me, that's long term. My prediction is that work will be optional.
Optional.
Optional. So,
We'll take that.
yeah. I mean, it'll be like playing sports or a video.
maybe he's right about the distant visions where money is no longer matters.
The same way, like,
But before we reach the future, we're now living in a completely new reality. A place where the most traditional skills from the welding and electrical works to plumbing are becoming the strongest shelves protecting humans against the wave of technology. Then, the world is changing. Don't fear AI, but don't cling to old, outdated values either. Perhaps it's time we learn how to become a pair of pliers, both literally and figuratively. And I'm RogerSCane, and this is the story of our future. Thank you for watching.